All right, guys, what is up? What's going on? And welcome to game number 5 between Quantic IM and Mouse Sports. So far, this series has been quite thrilling, and it was originally a lot of Terran versus Terrans. We just witnessed an amazing Terran versus Protoss, and guess what? I guess Quantic and IM's coaches got back together and decided, you know what? It's time to send out another Terran, yes. So we're going to have another mirror matchup here, and we'll have to see how Happy is going to make things work here. This is not Empire Cost Happy. This is the Korean Incredible Miracle Happy, who formerly was a Code S player. I think currently he is Code A, which of course is a step below S, but nevertheless, Happy, an extremely powerful Terran player. His win rate in TVT, just 50%, so it's kind of a coin flip for him. His best matchup, though, is TVZ by far, which is 80%. But nevertheless, we'll see how he fares against Thorzane, who is on the verge of all-killing. I mean, literally, he's about to all-kill Quantic IM here. And if he does, like I said before, it's going to go to an extended series, another best of 9. But you got to imagine... You've got to imagine Quantic IM is shaking in their boots now because they've got to do a reverse all kill to seal the deal. Otherwise, they're going to go into another best of 9. And at the same time, you got to think on the other side of the coin, Mouse Sports has got to be so happy. Hasuabs, Mana, none of those guys have to play right now. They're just sitting back and twiddling their thumbs. You know, actually, they're probably cheering Thorzane in the background. They're like the cheerleaders with the pom-poms right now. And really cheering Thorzane to a potential all kill here. If he gets this all kill, this is going to go down in the record books. I mean, it's not quite an achievement like taking first place in TSL 3 against Naniwa, but nevertheless, it's still a major achievement for Thorzane. I mean, this is going to go down in the history books if you can do it or not. Looks like his SCV already on the scouting mission over to the right side of the map is Metalopolis, by the way, guys. But wow, Thorzane, what a boss. He's been tearing it up so far. And let's see, I don't know, let's see if Happy can seal the deal or not, and well, not seal the deal, but can reverse the situation. He did open gas first here, so he opened it for the very quick gas, and we're either going to see one of two things: fastest possible reactored Hellions, or we're going to see fastest possible starport. And the SCV comes in here, it's going to see the barracks and the factory, and given the fact that we haven't seen a reactor on this barracks yet, there's a tech lab. Okay, so no reactor, which means I don't think we're going to see Hellions. Probably going to see a quick starport here. And so IM, I guess, putting their eggs in one basket here and hoping this Banshee is going to be able to seal the deal and reverse the situation for their beleaguered team. Thorzane now adding on the factory of his own. Of course, he's got an economic advantage, a very slight advantage because he didn't open up gas first. There's that slight advantage showing itself. 18/17 kills off another SCV at the ramp as well. And is that starport on the way? Yeah, it is. Now, is IM Happy going to get the cloak upgrade? He's only got one Vespine gas mining right now, so I think he's just going to go for a very quick Banshee. I think he's going to forego the cloak, and of course he's leaving a couple Marines at the ramp right now to deny scouting, because Thorzane right now doesn't really know, is cloak on the way or is it going to be a bare bones Banshee? And that really does kind of set the tone for the game, because if Thorzane doesn't get proper cloak detection, of course he's just going to lose outright. But if Thorzane overinvests, that could end up costing him as well. So we'll see. It looks like no cloak on the way. Yeah, just not enough gas to really afford that cloak upgrade. So Happy is going to have to do a lot of damage with this initial Banshee to really justify the cost of opening up with this 1-1-1. Thorzane, on the other hand, of course, not expanding quite yet. He knows the power of the 1-1-1, doesn't want to get caught off guard, and of course he's going for, wow, Raven once again. Of course, Raven can work against Banshees. The auto turret does hit air, but I thought he was going to build a Viking right away to deal with that Banshee, but no, he is not. And he's getting the Raven instead. One Hellion going to try to sneak its way out here to get a scout off potentially, but it is going to get probably intercepted by these two Hellions. And here comes Happy, expanding while attacking here, doing a little bit of a swap off here with the buildings. Not too sure what he's going to do. It looks like he's going to switch into standard tanks with Bio, but just pushing into the middle of the map a little bit, feeling out his opponent. Nothing to do though, and he's gonna actually try to fall back into expansion, while Thorzane once again goes for the little Caduceus reactor trick. You know, it's the cheapest upgrade, I guess. That's the reason why you get it, but you know, nothing to really fake out or feign right here. And he gets the Raven out once again. So what we're seeing from Thorzane is that same build that he's done time and time again, but that command center considerably later this time around. Thorazine has not thrown down a CC yet, and I wonder if he's going to do so or not. I would imagine he will. Or is he just going to try to attack off of what he's got and try to hit this front door? And granted, he doesn't know. Remember, guys, he doesn't know. Oh, no, he does know. He does know about the command center. So I guess he snuck a Hellion over here and saw it. But the fact of the matter here is Thorazine still has not thrown up a CC yet. And at this point, I'm very inclined to believe he's going to make an attack off of one base and try to crush his opponent Happy. Once again, unexpected play coming out of Thorazine. This is just not what Thorazine does. Usually, you know, he would have that CC down by now, but his army certainly much bigger than his opponent. In fact, look at that supply tab, about 8 supply higher. Everything going very, very much in favor of Thorazine in terms of army. And I think what he's going to do here is attack while expanding. So this is a very large attack fleet here. Not going to be expected from Happy, who hasn't really dropped a comsat yet. He really doesn't know what the heck is going on inside Thorazine's main. He's just banking on Thorazine not attacking, and that could end up costing him majorly here, because Thorazine is pushing out with 2 tanks and quite a few Marines. The Marines are upgrade-less, but it doesn't really matter. His army's very big. There's a command center coming up right now. And right now, what the Terran player Happy is trying to do is just hold off this attack, try to buy some time to get enough forces out on the front door. Is he going to build a bunker or not? No, he will not. He's just going to try to hold this off in whatever way possible. But this 1-1-1 attack from Thorazine looking to do a lot of damage. Another SCV bites the dust, and Thorazine could siege up. His siege mode going to finish right now. Beautiful timing from Thorazine. He drops a couple auto turrets too. Not going to siege up. His tank's going to get picked off. Thorazine had to back up the tanks and siege up. I'm not sure why he did it, and now those Vikings giving chase. The Vikings might end up killing that tank. Oh no, it will not. Thorazine lands his own Vikings, and Thorazine with 3 Vikings of his own gonna push his army back. Backs the tank up. Tank at 6 HP, and the tank is gonna survive. I don't know why the tank is shooting its own mule right there. He needs to actually repair with the mule. Not too sure why Thorazine isn't repairing, but he's going to siege up that 6 HP tank right now. And oh, I guess those mules were actually enemy mules. It's very hard to tell when a mule is friendly or not, because I don't think they share the color coding. So I guess they were enemy mules. And now the orbital command lifted off. Happy is going to lose his orbital command. It's floating to the right. It needed to go to the left, actually. And now the SCV is coming off the line for Happy. Happy kills off that tank with 6 HP. This is such a close game, but another tank has come into the wet work. And with the 3 landed Vikings, they are doing some serious damage, although Happy has a tank of his own. Happy has just got to try to survive. The orbital command is burning. It's on fire. It's under 100 HP. It's got to get repaired right now. Otherwise, Happy is going to be bamboozled. He's going to be out of this game. And just back and forth micro between these 2 players, and unbelievably Happy keeps his orbital command alive. Oh my god. I can't believe he kept that thing alive. That was so lucky. But I think he lost a lot of SCVs there. Yeah, let's check that workers kill tab. 23 SCVs killed. That's a lot of SCVs, and of course Thorazine expanded after that attack. So he is looking really prime right now. Also getting cloak for Banshee's real cloak, not a fake out cloak upgrade. So he realizes the strength of cloaked Banshees, you know, gonna force Quantic IM's Happy to drop comsats to really keep Viking production up in the skies, and that's really going to hurt Happy here. Happy actually going to make a counterattack of his own. He has Blue Flame upgraded. Now, Happy has got to make something happen. He lost a lot of SCVs at the front door. Granted, he kept the orbital command alive, but if he doesn't do something soon, Thorazine's macro, once again, just going to overpower everything. It doesn't matter how far behind he is, and in fact, in this situation, Thorazine's ahead by a good 20 or so workers. So unless Happy makes something happen, I don't know how he's going to win this game. A couple of Marines holding the zone on the tower. Blue Flame Hellions will burn that away. So at the very least, Happy regains a little bit of map control. Let's check the tabs here for a second. What the units lost looks like pretty even for both players, so that's not too bad. But here comes Happy. He's going to make an attack like I predicted. There is a tank siege up though, so those Hellions are not going to be able to find a way to get into the back of the mineral line and roast up some SCVs. Comsat goes down, checking out the interior of the natural, which really looks well set up right now. I don't know if Happy can engage into this location unless he can siege up a couple of his tanks. If he can siege up a couple tanks and push this army back, because he does have a siege tank advantage right now, he may have a chance. And I think that's what Happy's thinking right now. He's got to push. He's got to siege up his tanks. He's going for it, and he's going to siege up his tanks right now. No, he's not. He's just going to go in unsieged, and he's going to try to attack this front door, but the Banshee comes out for Thorazine, and Thorazine has cloak. Will he cloak the Banshee? No, he will not force a cloak at all because the Vikings are landed on the ground. And now, unbelievably, Thorsian giving chase to Happy's army. Oh no, Happy really with the gung-ho attack right there, trying to make it work. I mean, you gotta give him credit. He knew that he was behind. He knew he needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, he just slammed into Thorsian. So that didn't work out too well. And now the production really starting to ramp up for the Euro Wonder here, who is going with grounded Vikings. And let's see what Happy's got right now. Look at the production tab. Just that should show you guys how well Thorsian is doing right now. And I cannot believe this, but Thorsian is on the verge of an all kill. He's at 60 over 19 workers. I think he's gonna get this all kill over Quantic IM. That's gonna force IM into the second best of 9. And I would think now that IM might be calling up MVP wherever he is to come and fight for them, because IM is potentially going to lose out on $6,000. That's a lot of money. Maybe not to IM MVP, who of course has over 100 grand in winnings, but still a lot of money for the team. And that would not be good if IM loses this series right now. Looks like Thorsian gonna back up, getting the third situated and saturated. And wow, things just not looking good here in this fourth TVT, in this fifth game. Mr. Thorsian is on the verge of an all kill, and we can see more meals getting dropped down. It looks like Happy really desperate for money here. What can he do to get in this game to try to figure things out and win? I don't know. You know, the thing about Terran players is their only version of desperate comeback is the Banshee. Similar to DT, but unfortunately in TVT the Banshee's not that good because Vikings, Comsats, there's so many ways to deal with it. So this is very, very difficult, and it looks like Thorsian getting cute here with the Raven, who has 6 kills on his own. Thorsian is going to try to go and drop auto turrets inside the main, at the same time sieging up the natural as well. This could be too much for Thorsian to handle, but Thorsian under attack at the third with 4 blue flame Hellions. These Hellions are going to town right now, but so is the Raven. So, you know, both players just trading eye for an eye right now. We'll see how many SCV kills both sides get, but at the same time, Thorsian sieging up the natural with everything he's got, and the 2 refineries are under attack. We all know that gas is the crucial factor in TVT. You need that gas to continue pumping out tanks, and without the half your gas here, Happy is going to be very, very stressed to continue producing the units he needs to win this game. Right now, finally kills off that last auto turret, but let's see that worker tab. More workers killed, 45, and it looks like Thorsian going for the jugular here. He's moved in with his stimmed up bio, picks off the last tank, and that's gotta be all she wrote. That's gotta be all she wrote. And Quantic IM's Happy, not GGing yet, lifts up his orbital, really prolonging the inevitable here, but you know, you can't blame him. He realizes that they just got all killed by Thorsian. And it's going to go to another best of 9 here. He's got some tanks on the low ground. I don't know what he's going to try to achieve here with these tanks. Maybe, actually, he can clean this up. That's actually kind of incredible, considering all the pressure that's been on him. The Vikings are going to land here, so Happy will be able to clean up the natural and land it down, but the reinforcements are on the way. Vikings can't really make up their mind if they want to go on ground assault mode or air assault. And Happy actually cleans up the final remaining units, but here comes Thorsian dropping into the main, and those crucial and precious add-ons are now under attack. And what can Happy do? He's under attack from multiple angles. Thorsian attacks the tanks first to pick off the crucial units, and now that's got to be it. That's definitely it. There's nothing that Happy can do, and there is the GG. Unbelievable. There is an all kill from Mr. Thorsian. That will go down in the record books. It's not very often you see that all kill. I mean, they're very, very rare. I mean, one of the prominent all kills you guys might remember is QXC all killing IM, which happened about 6 months ago. This is another one of those major all kills. Congratulations, Thorsian, essentially bringing Quantic IM down to the losers bracket with him, and now this grand finals will be extended to a final best of 9. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to check out IPL, who set up this tournament. You guys can find them at www.ign.com/IPL, as well as checking them out on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, and Justin TV at IGN Pro League. And you guys can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at HD Starcraft. But stay tuned. We're going to have the next best of 9 and the conclusion of this grand finals coming up next. This is HD signing out.